myself that I can change. Remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try. Not the same, but our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't. Lost myself and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. The red, but our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, this one could come in, it's okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, get where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen how bad as you. Maybe I'm savage too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come in, it's okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, get where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, baby, let's be a movie. Come with me, know that I'm choosy. I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough. You know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kawhi Leonard out there with Hayes. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Thompson. And it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Paul hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Smith outside. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Payton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Here's Oklahoma City now. Paul looking it over. Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's James. Counted.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And here's Hayes. Back to Paul. Pass to Gilmore. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Now James. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Peyton. Smith with a screen on Paul. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Chris Paul. Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in the. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off, I done put put 2 million up. Catches at the light, like ain't no life after. You ain't big enough. Know them youngest mean business when they in their rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or to pick them up. I've been focused on this paper. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a he don't pay, I make it pay. I can stop today with what I made today.
Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Denver Nuggets find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece.
2K Sports welcomes you to it. And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Wilkins is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Smith. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. And the Thunder with possession. Paul dishes to Wilkins. Takes it out to Leonard. Here's the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
LeBron left side. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Pass to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with a foul.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's good at baiting the D into foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Smith on the way. The layup missed.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wilkins outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. A 3.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for your Nuggets, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Denver. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in, and he sinks the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And stolen by Payton. Drops in the breakaway lane.
Gary Payton has a perpetual pep in his step. It's all energy all the time with GP.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Andre Drummond.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Ball against George. Pass to Thompson. It's Wilkins on the wing. On target from 14 feet.
Boy, Neat gets so much lift on that jump shot. It's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
James against Leonard. James looking it over to the paint. And it's George missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Thunder. Leonard the pass to Paul. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Carter. The shot by George, wide open. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
It seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
George against Paul. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Parrish comes in for Drummond. And Lucas subbed in for LeBron. George against Wilkins. Here's Carter. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, that's blocked. Outside, Payton. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Six to shoot. Johnson with the block. Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he's good on the second. Nuggets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Daniels. White covering. Parrish with the screen on White. Pass to Carter. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Paul George is out there with Lucas. Then it's Daniels. And there's Carter. And it's Parrish in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
And Thompson kicks to White. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. White's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Thunder.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Carter, the pass to Daniels. Denver passing it around. Thompson dishes to Leonard. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
A three from Leonard. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Outside, George. To the inside. Carter kicks to George. Lucas a screen on Thompson. From deep, George. Another three for Denver.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll.
White the pass to Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Denver. Smith checked in for Parrish. James comes in for Lucas. And it's Payton in for Carter. Leonard hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 3. And here is Payton. Paul George again. George has got 10 points.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You look at Wilkins, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, LeBron James. Same can be said about him.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Thompson outside. There's the pick. Back to Paul. Lays it up off the glass.
Good job executing it tight. Ball doesn't fear anybody when he's in attack mode.
Payton kicks to LeBron. This one for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3.
To take control in
A steal. Daniels with it. Chris Paul covering. Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Paul George. James jackhammers it down.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Daniels. To Hayes. Hayes sent the screen. Johnson, the pass to Sengun. Rebound by the Nuggets. James finds Payton. Now Daniels, defended by Wilkins. Here's LeBron.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Andre Drummond's checked in for Chris Middleton, and it's George in for Dyson Daniels. Both free throws good from James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Move.
Pass to Gilmore. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Always a talented defender, Smith, staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
34 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 2. Blocked again. Fires from the wing. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Payton. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Get the teardrop and the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
George against Paul. Back to Leonard.
Left fadey.
Over Smith. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 15 points. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Denver Nuggets.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up playing the game this way.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right.
And that's all for us.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. He's out there, Kawhi Leonard. And there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Gilmore in at center. James against Leonard. James in the post. And stolen by Leonard.
Boy, clamped up out there.
And the rejection by Smith. And it's
Josh, my bad.
The Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Look at the ceiling out here.
The Nuggets trail by 6. George passes to LeBron. Hayes with the steal. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Paul against George. Here's Gilmore. And that's collected by Smith. The Nuggets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Paul. Outside Wilkins. And stolen by James.
You really have to like how George
Chris
uses
Paul
his
hacking
body
there.
effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Thunder. 3-point lead. Wilkins passes to Gilmore. Now here's Hayes. T right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Payton dishes to LeBron.
Got him.
To Drummond. Gilmore grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Ball kicks to Wilkins. And here's Hayes. Covered by Payton. It's stolen by Smith.
Get that up.
Here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Good work there as it goes.
Defense all over Payton, draping him on that drive, but his speed got him through to his finish.
Wilkins outside. Outside Leonard. Pass to Gilmore. And stolen by Drummond.
Come up.
Wide open look for James. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They playing. They letting the Nuggets get back in the game. Good move.
Paul against George.
Nothing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
Carter, he's checked in for Denver. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Thompson's checked in. Left side, Leonard. 1:56 left to play in the third. Leonard draws the double.
Damn, they already doubling Kawhi?
Shot clock at 5.
Oh, he was in the post against him. Chill out, Kawhi.
The kick out to Wilkins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 4th, LeBron James.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Drummond. 1:24 left to play here in the third. For the tie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A focal point of this offense, Carter knows exactly how to find ways to get himself to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And it's tied up with that one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Paul kicks to Leonard, puts up a deep 3. Carter pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Parrish is checked in for Denver. Dyson Daniels comes in for Peyton. .56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Paul passes to Sigma to stop the run. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Parrish. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to LeBron. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Thompson drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Love how active David Thompson is on the offensive end, especially when he gets near the rack.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, James. He's covered by Leonard. James dishes to Carter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Paul for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. It's all tied in Denver. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Denver's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. We've got Smith. Peyton is out there with Daniels. Then it's Parrish, and it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Peyton kicks to Smith. Pass to Daniels. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. And Thompson slams it home.
Boy, the whole building felt that slam. Thompson showing you the power on the throwdown.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nuggets trail. Carter inside the three-point line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
He's with it, working on Smith. Pocket 4, Hayes the pass to Thompson. From past the arc. Parrish gets the rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Smith. They shoot again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets. Oklahoma City shooting 43% for the game. Here's Wilkins. Slammed in by Wilkins.
Boy, I tell you what, Wilkins is athletic and cut up. Just bouncing off the contact and scoring with that weight room strength.
Timeout called, Nuggets. A different look for Denver. Andre Drummond's checked in for Parrish. LeBron comes in for Carter. And Georgia subbed in for Dyson Daniels. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. LeBron against Leonard. Out to Smith. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. And he gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Baden outside. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drop.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Leonard against Smith. Pulls up, high post, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Oklahoma City trailing. Ball looking over the floor. Pass to Leonard. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. To take the lead, Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Boy, that's a big-time shot from Payton, too. Willing to step up when he knows his team needs him to.
Boys need a bucket here. They going with CP.
Leonard on the wing.
Wow. Against the run. That's tough. And he just from the hold it again. Well, 2K ain't worth a damn. Wow. You better hit that.
And it's Leonard again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Second shot opportunity.
Wow.
And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. George. Paul dishes to Leonard. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt.
Wow.
As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this
Too
was
late to foul.
Paul with the steal.
All the way.
You know what, the double team there, that quick hitter.
It's a new ball. Nah.
Force the turnover. Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've
They
got
be
to
trying to find a way to simply try to flow across it. Post them going up at Walmart. My boy, that dough get costly. biscuits. You know I'm bossy. I don't really like going home, and hard to keep y'all hoes above me.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's in. And now
I see you, Nee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. 15. At the line for your Nuggets, LeBron James. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So the Nuggets win it. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the...
Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in there, and she trying to give me 1,000. Sneaking money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? A fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular homies doing. When you up, they start hating. That's how the rhetoric
That was a lot of free throws.
Try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything.